don't.
Now that I got you right where I want you, gonna twist you up and tie you up and not you, break you so that it takes you 6 months to incorporate you. Oh, that's the end of you, that's it, that's the end of you, time to jump ship.
The following contest is an ECW Extreme Rule match. On the way to the ring, from Yonkers, New York, weighing 255 pounds, Tommy Dreamer. And the opponent, from Mobile, Alabama, Hollywood.
H-Town is now ECW's town as Extreme Championship Wrestling is live in Houston, Texas tonight.
Hey, remember this? Houston, we have a problem.
Whatever problems there are tonight will likely be solved inside that ECW ring. Speaking of the squared circle, let's go to it.
Oh, man, what a chair shot. Brings me back to the original ECW days.
I was around back then, too. I don't have as much nostalgia for steel chairs to the skull. Oh my God! That did some serious damage.
If you don't like it, look away, you wuss.
Whoever thought we'd be calling this match together? He's putting that weapon to good use here.
No doubt. As long as he's got that thing, he's in the driver's seat. Love him or hate him, that guy's a tough SOB.
It's hard not to respect Tommy Dreamer. He has never given less than 100%, whether he was oh my God, what a chair shot!
There isn't anything like the sound of steel meeting human skull.
I don't think that chair is going to be good for much after this match.
Well, it's good for what he used it for, and that's all that really matters.
I hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
Oh my God, how can you hope to defend yourself against an object like that?
That's the nature of the beast, man. If it's not nailed...
He's just radiating confidence, and he's got a lot to be confident about.
He looks kind of overconfident, if you ask me. It could end up, you know, biting him on the you-know-where and you-know-what, or you-know-something, or... you get what I'm talking about.
I think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower.
These superstars got it in them to cause a lot of damage, believe me. Watch it. He reversed it.
I'd say this matchup has lived up to expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off the chain for sure, I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to see how it ends. I was talking to one of these superstars before the show, and they let me in on a little secret strategy we're planning for tonight.
And that strategy was?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, now would it? Jeez. No wonder why nobody trusts you. I've known Tommy Dreamer almost forever. Sometimes I wonder if the guy's got more guts than brains.
I have a feeling as long as ECW keeps filling up arenas, Tommy Dreamer will keep lacing up his boots. I think everyone's gonna leave the arena with a smile on their face.
Not everyone. Remember, someone's gotta lose, and losing's not fun.
Good point. That's the price you pay to be a superstar. The fans brought their signage to the arena, huh? What's your favorite sign?
I'm always partial to Taz is gonna kill you. Yeah, that's it. Do it again.
I know physical punishment is part of the game, but I can't believe you're enjoying this so much.
They sacrificed everything to get to this one match. That's some hardcore drama right there.
Sure is. Well, you're not gonna last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You got that right. I don't care how tough you are.
He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You know something? I'm not really sure if he can spare it.
Now that was some serious impact.
I bet you can hear that sound all the way up, even in the cheap seats.
Great reversal.
I don't get it. Why not go in for the kill?
I think this superstar has a game plan and is determined to stick to it.
That's all well and good, but what you think up in the locker room and what happens in a match are two different things.
How do you prepare for a match against Tommy Dreamer?
I don't know about that. The guy's put plenty of hurt on superstars in his day.
What kind of preparation goes into a match like this?
What? Besides the endless workouts, travel, and mental anguish, these athletes don't just chill out on a couch between matches.
I know that, partner, and I have the utmost respect for them because of it. Over the years, Tommy Dreamer has been known as the innovator of violence.
He gets off on hurting people in crazy ways, and that's a big part of what ECW is all about.
It's worked pretty well for him over the years, though. Tommy Dreamer is definitely hardcore. I don't remember the last time I was so excited about a match.
I hear you. Electricity is in the air, and these superstars are doing everything they can to harness it. Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler, or what they call in this company, an in-ring competitor?
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about it that much.
I don't know, man. You'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shaved cat with mayonnaise on its face. That would be a really good time to start wearing down a bot.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they do.
Whoa! You see that? What a shot!
Talk about a difference maker. Very few superstars can recover from physical abuse like that.
Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yet, but the ladder of success goes both ways. On the losing side, that means a trip down one rung.
I don't know how The Rock did it, man, but he won the WWE Championship like, what, 6 times?
How could you not? He's the heart and soul of the original ECW.
It doesn't matter how many times he's won it. What I'm saying here is that he's a great competitor.
And that's not something that's lost on these fans. Regardless of how you feel about ECW, it's impossible not to respect Tommy Dreamer. What would you normally be doing in a match like this?
Well, by now, I'd probably be in the locker room taking a victory shower, but that's just me.
It sure was a long, strange trip to get these superstars to square off like this.
No doubt, the shortest distance between 2 points may be a straight line, but I find this way more entertaining.
I'm with you, partner. And now they're here to put on a great show for all of us. For years, Tommy Dreamer has shed blood, sweat, and tears, sacrificing his own body for the sake of ECW.
Yeah, and his actions speak even louder than his words.
How can you not? The passion and dedication of Tommy Dreamer are virtually unmatched in the history of sports entertainment. How do you compare today's superstars with those when you were active in the ring?
Not like I'm Ed the Strangler Lewis over here. I've been in the ring with
Bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
ugly to you means effective to me. Make your opponent bleed, and you've got the psychological edge right over it.
That's true, but I can't help but be concerned for his physical well-being after a shot like that. I don't know who's more excited, me, the fans, or the superstars themselves.
I'm gonna have to go out on a limb here and say I'm the most excited. You got a problem with that?
The match, oh man, I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Creativity has its advantages. So what is it you're trying to do? Try and be like cool or something by making a little joke there?
Dreamer isn't in this business for the money or the fame, partner. Dreamer is here because he loves what he does and he loves these fans.
I'll tell you, I miss The Rock's mean streak. Two can be nasty where he wants to be.
There is no love lost in that ring tonight.
Yeah, each competitor has talked a lot of trash about the other. They better hope they didn't write a check with their mouth their coolie can't cash. Coolie.
I think they've proven that they have what it takes to hold their own in battle.
Man, this match kind of makes me miss competing in the ring myself.
I wouldn't jump in there right now. Those superstars are really going at it.
Maybe you're right. How about I just smack you around a little bit?
This capacity crowd is making their opinions heard tonight.
There's no mistaking who they like in this one.
What's going through the minds of these combatants right now?
About a million different things. Here's the deal. You got to think several steps ahead of your opponent, especially in this caliber of a match.
That's why foreign objects are a superstar's best friend.
Well, I guess that depends on which end of the object you're on. Tommy Dreamer is living out his dream, being an ECW superstar.
Nobody loves the business as much as he does, I'm telling you.
It's true, he's using that object with sickening effectiveness. I hope somebody stops this.
Well, I sure ain't gonna do it. You're welcome to go out there, partner.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
If you can please your fans on the way to a victory, then more power to you.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
They paid for their tickets, and that gives them the right to have their voices heard.
These superstars are like machines in there. Machines, I say.
I'm sure that means a lot to them, coming from the human suplex machine.
What can I say? It takes one to know one. This has Match of the Year candidate written all over it.
These superstars never stop trying to outdo themselves.
You know, I had no idea things would go the way they have here tonight.
You said it, partner. Neither did I.
Yeah, but I'm smarter than you, so basically it makes more when I say it.
Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
It's too close to call. It all boils down to who wants it the most and what they're willing to sacrifice to get it.
He just broke his opponent in half with the table.
He might break the table in half on his opponent. How in the world is a human body supposed to withstand that kind of impact?
Well, if you keep getting hit like that, you don't. Plain and simple.
How lucky are we to have the best seat in the house for this match?
This is what it's all about, being front row for the best sports entertainment action on the planet.
How do you feel about the return of Extreme Championship Wrestling?
You know what? I honestly never thought I'd see the day when ECW would make a comeback, but I'm pumped to be a part of it.
Me too, partner. It's great to be back in ECW.
I don't remember asking you what you think there, Nitzy.
In your experience, what was most often the deciding factor in a match?
Well, to me, it's whether or not the ref's hand slapped the mat a third time on that pinfall.
Very funny, partner. What comedy club will you be performing in after the show? Should be on radio.
Wherever you are, sucking the life out of a room, I'll be there to carry your weight.
What's the key to this time in a match?
You can't get distracted. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize and don't stop until you get your hand raised.
Easier said than done, partner, but good advice just the same.
God, I'll tell you, I hate to say it, there sure are a lot of ugly fans in the crowd tonight. What'd they do, get a bunch of tickets for your family or something?
Ouch! Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Hey, I'm just worried about the production staff. If the cameras don't break, they're gonna just have to spend more time blurring out these ugly faces. Oh!
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I, for one, do agree with what they're saying. What do you like most about the superstars in there right now?
They don't have an ounce of quit in them. When you have competitors that are determined on squaring off, you know it's going to be a heck of a match.
Something's got to give, but it's getting great to watch it happen.
It took the fans quite a while back in the day to warm up to Tommy Dreamer, but once they did, they stuck with him.
I'm pretty sure it was his work ethic that turned them around. Tommy gives his all every time he climbs into the ring.
You're not kidding. I knew Tommy Dreamer back in the day, and I know him very well now, and he's ECW through and through.
It takes heart to be a champion, and these competitors are each showing plenty of heart.
If I was as sappy as you, I'd say there's no shame in losing a match that's hotly contested like this one. But then again, we know that's a bunch of crap.
Well, it's painfully obvious someone in the arena doesn't have much heart in them. Think of the buckets of blood that have been shed by Tommy Dreamer over the years.
Yeah, and every drop has been shed for ECW and the ECW fan base.
It looks like there's a beating of the minds going on in there right now. Get it? Beating of the minds?
Beating of the minds. I like that. In fact, consider that line stolen.
Hey, I'm throwing a flag for gimmick infringement.
Calm down. It's not like I shouted, "Oh my God!" Oh, that's really an innovative line. Or, "Can't fight, can't fight." Shut up. This is the type of battle that really psychs me up. They're ready to kill each other. Lovely.
This business is always about violence, but they've definitely kicked it up a notch or two. Just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
Well, I guess it's better than being put through a table, but not by much.
This has been a roller coaster of a night, hasn't it?
Yeah, except for the fact that you haven't gotten motion sickness.
What's your favorite ECW member?
It's tough to say, you know. Even though the big SOB smushed me, I think me and Bam Bam crashing through the ring left quite an impression.
More recently, I think Bobby Lashley leaping and crashing through the steel cage to get at Umaga was an oh my god moment.
Yeah, that was off the chain for sure. Thus be proud to see today's ECW dishing out the memorable moments also. This kind of seems like a good time for a snack. Hey, you know what? Why don't you make yourself useful and go get me a hot dog? You know what? You're not going to last very long in this company with that horrible attitude. What happened to the bright-eyed, bushy-tailed go-getter I used to know?
He went and got himself a spine, thank you very much. What a counter that was!
I got my favorite in this match, but something tells me I can be swayed.
Really? Where's your loyalty?
When athletes are working their butts off in that ring like these two are, I gotta respect them for that.
I understand completely. I'm just surprised to be hearing something so politically correct coming from your lips. This capacity crowd has been on its feet the entire show.
They know they're going to see a great night of competition, and they don't want to miss a thing.
I feel the same way, partner, and we see a lot of shows over the course of a year.
I'm more into some than others, though. Like that time you stayed home sick. Man, I had a great time. Can you please get sick again?
Oh, geez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Is giving the fans what they want and building some momentum at the same time. Nothing wrong with that. I think I see red. Yes, he's busted open. Oh, my God.
Well, this is not checkers. That's pretty obvious. This is pure competition, and sometimes the blood has to flow.
That may be true, but it's still a little disconcerting to see it happening before our eyes.
This is one of the better matches I've seen in a long time.
It certainly is a barn burner, to use a cliche.
If I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. You call the action, and I'll give the analysis, and I'll bring the good looks and entertainment. Ugh.
He dodged that bullet.
The fans have sure been treated to some great action tonight.
You bet. This is a night they're going to be talking about for a long time.
I hope we have a clean decision here without too much controversy.
Hey, the smartest thing Eric Bischoff ever said was controversy creates cash.
But to me, nothing is worse than having a great match marred by a suspect ending.
It's not always the journey that matters. Sometimes it's the destination. I'm like a poet, I'm telling you. A poet, I say.
It's very wise of you, partner. Did you read that in a fortune cookie? I've been calling matches for the better part of, well, 10 years. But it's contests like this that keep the passion for this business burning inside of me.
I'm not going to get all mushy like that over a match, but I will agree, these superstars are really putting it down tonight.
The crowd is getting restless. I think they know they're going to see something special in a moment.
Like what? Are you finally going to shut up for a few seconds so we can enjoy the match in peace?
These superstars are definitely giving it their all tonight.
They got no choice. If you ease up for 1 second, your opponent is going to run all over you.
It's true. There are no timeouts in this business.
I gotta tell you, I was so pumped up about this match, I hardly slept last night.
Are you sure your own snoring didn't keep waking you up?
Hey, I don't snore.
Wait a minute, you forget, I've been on planes with you. Either you were snoring, or you swallowed a chainsaw in catering. What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm digging it too. And you know what? What would make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like pipe down a little bit so I can pay more attention to this great match.
We're here to provide commentary. Talking's kind of our job.
Then maybe I'll have to break out my mute button, also known as my fist.
There was a lot of hype leading up to this match, and surprisingly, it's been everything I thought it would be.
I'd like to see things get a little nastier in there, but I can't complain either.
You not being able to complain? If that's not a unanimous recommendation for this contest, I don't know what is.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't complain. The play-by-play sucks.
These competitors seem a little tentative in there.
You took the bumps and bruises they did, you would me too.
I guess you're right, partner. Every time you go to inflict punishment, there's a chance it'll be inflicted on you instead.
These guys are tough to figure out. What are they doing?
I think that's the point. If you're unpredictable, you can catch your opponent off guard.
You may be. Boom! Gotcha! I guess you're right, jerk.
Thanks for proving my point. Looks like I'll need to change my pants during the next commercial break. This capacity crowd definitely has their favorite in this contest.
Having respect and support of the crowd is great, but it's not going to win you the match.
Didn't it give you a rush to hear the fans cheering and chanting for you?
Yeah, I definitely think it was pretty cool.
What do you think having 3 separate brands does to the superstars?
It amps up the competitive spirit big time. Not only do you want to be the best in your brand, but you want your brand to be the best of the 3.
What does that do to the chemistry in the locker room? Being united, but divided.
A locker room is just about the most dysfunctional place you can ever imagine. And in sports entertainment, it's even crazier.
Has this match panned out the way you thought it would?
I try not to have any expectations. I let the people in the ring tell the story, and it's got to be better than you trying to tell it.
These superstars are each just scrambling for an edge in this match.
Momentum is the key, man. Get it? You're in control. Then it's your match to lose. I'm not one to judge a match with stars, but this one is off the chain.
I agree, partner. These competitors are really giving it everything they've got tonight.
Hey, Nitz, what's your favorite hardcore weapon?
I've always believed the pen was mightier than the sword.
I'll tell you what, then. You get a pen, I'll take a sword, we'll see who wins. Matter of fact, since we're talking about it, you can have them both.
Okay, Captain Cordial, what's your favorite weapon?
I actually like a good kendo stick swat right to the head. Right in the point of the head, actually. It's like a hardcore version of a fly swatter or something. Splat!
Matches like this really show how sports entertainment is evolving.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned, old-school match.
It depends on how old school we're talking about here.
Well, I don't want to see somebody hold on to a headlock for 30 minutes, but a slower, smarter pace can be a good thing. Man, I'm really getting to this match right now, I'm telling you.
You and me both.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
What's wrong with that? His charisma is one of the things that got him to the big dance in the first place. The determination in these superstars is truly inspiring.
They know what's at stake here, and nobody wants to come out a loser.
I guess that's why this capacity crowd is so appreciative of their efforts.
And that's why I'm giving them props. I don't just compliment anybody. You know that from experience, because you kind of suck.
There's a lot of bad blood on display in there tonight.
I'd like to see this develop into a long-standing rivalry. Or should I say rivalry?
With the animosity being shown, I'm pretty sure this won't be the last time these superstars hook up.
With a battle this intense, you can't help but take it personal, whether you win or lose.
Calling this a great match would be an understatement.
I knew they were going to put a show on like this. I would have told them to raise the ticket price.
That's what our brand of sports entertainment is all about. Giving the fans more bang for their buck. Think of the ramifications of this match. Talented superstars, but they're going to be headed in different directions depending on the result.
Every loss knocks you down a step on the ladder. But the great thing about this business is your next opportunity could be right around the corner the next night.
That's the thing with the three brands. If things aren't working for you at Raw, you can make a fresh start on SmackDown.
Yeah, but check it out. If you come to ECW, you better be ready for a fight, because it's no walk in the park. What do you like in this match?
Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear you ask, partner. So surprised, in fact, that I really can't make a prediction.
I figured you were clueless. Thanks for verifying that for me there, jerky.
I have a feeling we're going to see someone pull out a signature move here soon.
You have no frame of reference here, pal. You're like a cat commentating on a dog show. Why are you even here? Who hired you?
Well, you don't have to be a chef to know whether or not something tastes good or not.
Okay, fine. So you're entitled to an opinion, but you have to realize my opinion is correct.
Each competitor is like a coiled snake in this match, waiting for an opportunity to strike.
It's not always who bites first that wins, though. It's usually the one whose fangs have the most poison.
That's a tough call in a match like this, as both of them are formidable competitors.
What do you know? You don't even have fangs. You could barely bite butter with those choppers.
Whose performance has stood out the most to you in this match?
With such a heated battle, it's really tough to single out one individual. I look for somebody to start taking more risk in the coming minutes.
As we all know, high-risk maneuvers can either pay off or cost you dearly.
That's when you see who's got it and who left it at home.
Let's analyze.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
The fans definitely love this superstar, partner, and for good reason. This company really has the best athletes in the world.
You're not kidding. All you got to do is look in the ring right now and you see some of the best there is.
And because of the quality of competition, everyone keeps elevating their game. I wonder if these competitors are going to be able to shake hands after all is said and done.
Are you kidding? They just as soon rip their opponent's hand off, beat him with it, then shake it. This is no friendly game of checkers.
As intense of a contest as we're seeing, I don't know if these superstars will be able to get out all of their aggression tonight.
With rivalries like these, you take your homework home with you. I have no idea what that means, but sounds good.
Sounds pretty stressful for the superstars, but we spectators definitely benefit from it.
Well, that's just typical, isn't it? Always thinking about yourself.
You have to remember, even when he's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
I say you pay more attention to whoever you're squaring off with and leave the fans alone until the match is won.
The crowd is certainly giving these superstars a piece of their minds.
They better not give them too much. I'm not sure they'd have a whole lot to spare. Take it from me. You got to be a well-conditioned athlete to succeed in this industry.
I believe it, partner. Going toe-to-toe in combat takes a lot more out of you than simple running and jumping.
And these superstars don't get a lot of time off to recover, neither. Working 52 weeks a year, all that travel.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
1, 2, 3.
Action like this is why I'm glad.
Here is your winner, Hollywood.